Welcome to my workbench. This series of videos will be focusing on what is required to restore and repair the slide whistle and bellows mechanisms found inside the highly collectible whistlers. These are mechanical musical devices which were produced in Germany by the Carl Griesbaum company starting in about 1930. They have a clockwork mechanism inside which powers a bellows, which in turn supplies air to a slide whistle. Several different models were available, whistling different tunes. They have a hand-carved and hand-painted wooden body, making each one unique from the next. Let's start this guy up and see what he does. Let's go ahead now and turn this guy around and look at the back and see what's going on. So what we have here is we have the removable wind-up key. It's in the shape of a bird on the originals. You'll often find them without the original key. Let's pop off the wooden back, normally held on with a couple of little nails. When we pop off the back, we can zoom in and see what's going on the inside of the unit. What we see here is the clockwork mechanism, and down low we see the bellows mechanism. Flipping the lever, you will turn on, and we'll see the primary bellows pumping away. Now down below we'll see the reserve bellows. This is the bellows that supplies the air to the slide whistle itself. This particular unit has what would be called a weak bellows. The lower reserve bellows is oscillating a little bit. It should open up a lot further as shown. The reserve bellows should be supplying a continuous flow of air to the slide whistle. In this case you can hear the oscillation of the bellows in the tune, which makes for a nice tremolo effect, but is not what was intended. Our goal here is to remove the oscillation effect caused by the weakened bellows. Let's go ahead and take a little closer look as to how these things operate. We have a mainspring inside of a barrel that's wound up using the key. It drives the little crankshaft up here, which is connected to the arm, which is in turn connected to the bellows and pumps the bellows. The mainspring also rotates a couple of cams which actuate a pair of arms. One arm is attached to the slide whistle and another arm is attached to the main valve that controls the airflow from the reserve bellows to the slide whistle. Internal to the bellows, there are some additional valves that controls the airflow between the primary bellows to pump up the reserve bellows, and it causes a one-way flow of air so that eventually all the air gets to the slide whistle. In the next series of videos we will be removing the entire mechanism from the back of the whistler. We will be removing the bellows and slide whistle assembly from the main mechanism, and then we will be opening up the bellows and replacing or restoring the valves internally. And then eventually we will get to recovering the bellows with new material.